Hope it is. Didn't think to check this. I don't know. Hello? Hello? Need to make sure. Oh, I better turn this down a little bit. So why so late? One with internet been crappy. Nah. So I've just been watching movies. So it's one of these days, you know. Had a few movies that were going down soon off of HBO Max. So I want to get them watched because I haven't seen them before. I want to watch them. But also just been a little bummed out today. So we will be doing this. You know, it's about a 300-kilometer drive to there, so I might need a rest stop along the way. It's gonna be a little lengthy drive. 4 hours. I'm gonna get on the road. I'm on some. That's a lot of time. Oh, okay. So let me get this card and change and accept. Okay, so let's talk about this change, this patch that's upcoming. From what I understand, we're getting quite a bit on this patch that's coming. We're getting the cargo, not the car. I keep saying cargo. I don't mean the auto carrier trailer. That's been talked about. That is supposed to be in this patch. The changes to the driving and all, the mechanics and all. That's supposed to be included. I'm banking the pop-up. I think he mentioned that. Plus bug fixes. The improved AI, how they'll pass you and stuff on the road. I know they're talking about it. I don't guarantee the pop-ins, so that might be something they're working on for the future. An upcoming patch. It's like there's more trucks coming. There's 4 new trucks coming. I know Ivec on man for sure. The other 2, one I couldn't quite understand what he said. You know, Fabian's got a big accent. It's hard to understand him. But one was another new brand. The other one, it didn't have a brand name on it. I think it might have been a Scania. A new Scania they'll be adding. But yeah, there's supposed to be a lot of improvements coming. They're saying the last one I've seen said for February. So keep in mind that each of the videos was updated each month. Each one is a different time frame on each one. One was late December, one was late January. So hopefully February. But there's also news on 2 other games. Both are coming to all consoles. So for the PS4 players, this might interest you. One's called Heavy Cargo. This is a game coming. Can't tell if he said later this year or next year. He kept saying next year, but I don't know when the video was posted. So bear with me on that one. Also, it's a good, you know, there could be things from that game that will be implemented in this. He did mention that could be. Keep in mind when you say could be, that it's a possibility. It ain't a guaranteed thing. So keep that in mind. There's also trucking logistics simulator, which I've mentioned on this channel numerous times, and that's coming as well. And I think there was a soft fix. But they're also supposed to be improving the issue with the engine. How times were very underpowered on her. That's supposed to be getting addressed. So that's an improvement as well. That's coming. A lot of you know that when you're going up hills and mountains, you may get down to very minimal. Hold up, have a mosquito on me. But yeah, you get down to very negligible speed, down under 10 kilometers per hour at times. That's supposed to be fixed. So they're talking about the pop-up, so that's something what happened? Why it took so long? There's a couple of reasons it took so long. One, they had to they're completely rebuilt the package, you know, every vendor rebuilt from the ground up. Plus, I guess there was some, not the new developer, but changes to the development team. There's been some maneuvering on that, which of course will always lead to issues like that one. So those are the reasons what led to why it took a little longer. Well, let's see if this still builds up when we're on the road now. I think they might have had a soft patch at one point because I don't know. The rain is building up on the windshield. Yeah, which it wasn't doing. If you want an overpass, I want to build collect on your windows. So yeah, there's some good update improvements. Hopefully this update ain't too far out. Again, February's right around the corner, so hopefully. Now the trucks, he mentioned he wasn't sure how how the game's gonna be releasing them. If it's gonna be one at a time or it's gonna be all at once. Now, bringing that up, there's a reason why I would hope it's one at a time, or you know, maybe a bundle if there's more. But the Iveco looks like it's close to being complete, so that would be a new truck, which I'm sure a lot of people. Once those are released, just like the car carrier, I'll be working with those, showcasing them. Hopefully some of the other fixes. There's also the issue of a lot of people getting the negative weight, or the issue with the being overloaded, stuff like that. That's even though you're not, that's supposed to be getting addressed as well. Wheel support, I'm not sure if that's coming in this first patch or one coming. So I know a lot of people have had an issue with wheel support. I of course have a controller, so I don't know, but yeah, I know the wheel support's been mentioned. He's mentioned that. But there's also another thing. If you have next gen, sadly it's only next gen, or I'd be the first to sign up. You have the new consoles. You're in luck if you want in on it, because you could actually sign up to be part of the beta program with this new stuff. AKA you're the playtester for them. Which that makes me think that they've had that issue before, I wonder. Because there was bugs when this game came out that were, there's a reason that they didn't get picked up sooner. Because I know when the developers, they play it. They're working with a different type of system and stuff, different work, so they don't know if there's any issues with the game, because they're not going to see it. Always on the know someone on this is Martin kind of mentioned it during the truck driver. One of his the difference. The AI is definitely supposed to be getting work. I'm kind of worried about the AI. But the AI's had issues in the past, right, when they've had changes done to the AI. Hopefully also the issue with the, I know it should be because driving controls are changing. It makes it sound like probably gonna need adjustments to the steering. Oh, that's a little too early. No, I need to see one, but that's still 3 hours on that. Hopefully there'll be another one. Between too much longer. But yeah, I think again. I wondered that husband. I may try it again. Ain't like I don't have any promise. But yeah, so if you've been wondering if you're going to come back, if you've been away from the game, I won't come back, or he also mentioned that That's weird. Oh, shite. What out of my, Maybe something was wrong. I shouldn't be catching him. There may be a difference on that comment. Or was that the other game? There's one he mentioned about the speed. And that might have been another one, because he was up at a pretty good speed, honestly. I like the man he was using. Of course, he was on Xbox Series, so might have been a reason he could reuse. Because luckily there was displays underneath the Euro 101 fan range stopping. Always tell when not stopping. Yeah, it was one of those days. That's what, a little later. This. Debating what to play. Oh god. Also not really tired. Oh, that was me. There was nothing yet stirring. But it seemed like the trucks are also going to get maybe change it. The trucks on the road, because you seen they were in the same lane, they were moving slower, and one of his videos, they just seen a car going around them, but didn't get back in because there was another truck kind of ahead of them. So they waited, could have passed. We did see how they were doing. The only thing it does concern, it kind of reminds me of the way cars turn into a trailer at times. Kind of looks like they're turning on one tire. I've seen that look like anyway. I might be wrong, but it looked like that. But as we know, every time you get a patch, you always worry what if anything get broken. Okay, let's face it, that's happened. As long as the stability of the game keeps upright, we're not going to like have a lot of game crashing. I don't know, that one time there was game crashing. Plus, those guys letting it crash into us. Slamming out your rear end over and over. So I know 200 kilometers per round. Next rest of our one. So I'm not gonna make it to Burrow and fall resting. Heavy for me. Turn self-patch with this. I mean, I don't know if they could do it on a game like this, but I know the rain had been broken. It wasn't gathering on the windows. If you went under overpasses, it would stop collecting. So I'm wondering if there was a little patch or something. I maybe I just didn't catch it and they fixed. So, because I know the gas station, the petrol stations, you hadn't been able to drop any loads off at them. There's an interesting car. Oh shite! What the hell is going on? Why are we going next to nothing there? That's weird. Well, not next to nothing, but I shouldn't have been catching them like that. Okay, now thank you. He did it right before bloody hell. Low one to do that. Oh, I've got to get over. Knowing that I think I'll hold my speed on that. Yeah, thankfully there is an update. How about this guy? My buddy Kevin mentioned his channel. So I was looking at the other Aerosol games, you know. One was Truck Logistics, I don't know about it. He mentioned first quarter, so that's, you know, between now and April, I believe, or through April, you know. That could change, obviously subject to change. You never can guarantee a release date, right? Things could happen, but right now that looks like it might be the release date for the console. Which wouldn't be too bad, except I don't... If it's gonna come, it's gotta come in March. April is kind of spoken for me. Hogwarts Legacy. Definitely gonna be getting it. I know that makes it where I can't go on certain sites, or well, I don't believe in walking that path, or you know, censorship, whatever you want to call it. I don't believe in that crap. People now are getting that. It's just getting out of hand. It really is, the whole thing there. It's, of course, it's really, I mean, there's a lot going on now. It's just gotten out of hand. I mean, tell you how bad it is. They're trying to tell people not to buy the game. Instead, go buy pleasure ones, which people don't know what that is. Well, there's a certain thing ladies like. And going there, yes, because Lord knows Hogwarts Legacy probably won't have any younger players playing, right? This is audacity that they're going for. This is ludicrous. I will cover it in April. Now, if you don't know why it keeps in April, it's... Yes, the game's coming out next month for newer consoles and PC. It don't come to April to PS4, so when it comes out, we'll bring it to you on the PS4. The coverage I dedicated to playing it right. I mean, hell, I just watched the last two movies. The Fantastic Beasts one, because I want to see them, you know. They were going to be leaving HBO. At least one was. I don't know the other one, but I want to see them. I hope to I know I don't got a lot of driving left, but I know I don't got a lot of drive time yet. No 100 kilometers, there ain't no way I'm making it on that drive time. So next, might be a sign coming up for one. That looks like a sign for a, also kind of looks like I need to top up my tank too. Yeah, kind of stuff you expect, you know. I'm dedicated, you know, certain types of games. I wish I could set up a 2K23 WWE, but the reason I'm hesitant, been burned 2 minutes by a company. Kind of nice, much less a Dusko, but honestly, Monster Ground wasn't too bad. It was truck driver really, but sadly, real farm has been. I complete another thing. Now, hopefully, with these, I'm gonna find out when the trucks get released. What truck has the best fuel mileage? Right now it's Scania by far. Scania has the best. At least on certain truck, I believe. Or it has the best weight on. I can't remember. I think they had one of them, and the other one, man, has the other. A box truck, it's one the other. I think they had the better weight on the Scania. Come think about it. Gonna stretch my legs. See if there's any lovely ladies around. They're gorgeous. No, actually, no, my old girlfriend. Sadly, she passed away. Come on, and Patron Royce. Oh, lovely. Well, they must have heard I was coming to town. Nope. The hello, look beautiful. I love a little thing like you son by yourself. That's a crime. Oh, look what have we here? Some dirt. That's a dud, not a stud. Also sound like they maybe come up with some more designs for it. That may be wrong on that one. Some cool on that one for the your liveries. $154. I don't mind driving on that. Go up to high beams, makes it a little easier to see. Yeah, when I hear, I've been with trucking logistics. There's a couple of reasons I want that one. One that have multiplayer, so. Two, it's something that happened on GTA I really liked. With the ASLA was when you got the equipment, you gotta load your stuff onto your truck, right? The truck to get it there, and I kind of like that. That's gonna be something you'll be doing on that game. You have to load your cargo. And it's not just, you'll be using like telehandlers, you'll be using forklifts. You also have to sometimes drive vehicles up on trailers. A little detail what I like, it's one of those. And yeah, because of course, you can also do on construction soon, but you gotta know which ones you could load with forklift on. Some are, if they're not pallets, you can't load them up on without. It's someone I got to like and load stuff like that. So just on the computer always do, auto load, because plot to where you want the stuff, right? Certain loads, again, certain objects you can. Gotta know which one is which. Control was back there. I've had to check to the right. Yeah, I'm gonna check in a while. What's... I can actually do this, I think. Oh, wow. I like that, but I really like that. Oh shite, that didn't do me no good. This cars will light up brighter if I do that. So designer. This. I'll leave that alone. Jeez, I have to pick one. That's what I don't like. You can't just, So before, could tell Paisley what you got, right? I don't know, yeah, like, probably kind of like that, though, too. Look at that. Oh, no, it looks good on this side, somewhat. I kind of like that. Let me do that. And then the lights. Much difference, right? My scissors. Yeah, wood, you know, wood. When we park, I'll shuck that on the front to see all the lights. Someone else I want to mind is what they did, lighting for your interior, right? Ability to have it if you wanted it. As far as I know, they don't have that feature. Of course, the big difference between truck and logistics, so there's a possibility they don't have this sat nav like this. Something I seen was one on the dashboard. The big difference also, don't think they have any licensed vehicles, but they will have both American and Euro truck, or you know. Plus, there was mentioned about the different. I think I forget what they call them biomes. So you may see a difference. He kind of showcased one. He kind of described it as being like a. I want to say Texas, maybe wrong. That'd be different, for sure. I look forward to that. So yeah, there's big things on the horizon. But yeah, both games, I mean both these trucking games for on the road on the console are in the same boat. You know, neither one has had an update in a long time. Truck driver and we're still heading north. I haven't really got a lot of updates on that one, but I've seen there have been a few. But no word as to when, right? That's the big question. When? Nothing. But if I hear anything, I'll let you guys know. For me, this is by far, if you're going for a console trucking, this is by far the better of the two. For on-the-road type trucking, not going to go up and stay snoring, you know, it's its own beast. Fun as hell though, too. Challenging. But it's a different beast. It's not fair to compare. Because it's one, there ain't no comparison, but two, it's a different type of experience, so it's not just quite the same. So when the patch comes, I'll showcase it obviously for it, especially for PS4 players. You guys are like me. This is all you got. Stay tuned because this channel will bring that to you. Damn. Hope it's supposed to be. I hear it's supposed to be tighter. The wheel. It's supposed to be a little tighter, so it's not quite as. That should prevent more of that from happening. All of these lag issues when you get fixed tickets right now. What the hell is up? Usually it's one long. I can't even turn my fucking turn signal because of it. Hopefully they fix the lights too a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to tell if you got a, it's red or green, right? No, the bug fixes. I don't know which ones, because he mentioned there's supposed to be bug fixes. So hopefully it's these issues, like I said, you haven't been able to just drop off there in a while. Hopefully that gets fixed. Now some things I don't know if it's just because he was on next gen or because he was sort of current gen, maybe some people call it. Like pedestrians walking around, trapped. AI actually pulling into a petrol station. That type of stuff I can't tell you on, obviously. Didn't really address it, so it could be, because I've heard that it does happen. I'm going to reduce my speed. But yeah, if you want more information, put sim next, and if you want specifically on road, type on road, and you will find it. Keep in mind, he does have a pretty thick accent, so it's hard to understand at times. Getting a lot of lag right now. I just kind of wish they would lock this friends for a second, they could have locked a certain, I don't think 30, but maybe 40 or 45. Might have been good for times. I don't know what fluctuates, how many you're getting. The only thing I never noticed, I never put the parking brake on at the lights either. Where you have hills, you would constantly going back and forth on the lights at times. Yeah, to me, I'm just seeing if I see myself rolling, or I don't flip that parking brake on, handbrake on, right? So I don't roll. That's what it's there for. But yeah, I can't wait. That gets fixed. Yeah, that'd be a bastard. That is as bad to me. Actually, it's worse. There was an issue on truck driver for a long time. They had floating trees over by what's it called, Northern Springs. That one. The turn off there was so bad. You just pull in there, you'd see them, floating trees. It was bad. It was really bad. It was really, takes you out of your immersion, right? Immersion braking is what I call it. That's kind of what that does, with the pop-ins, pop-ups. Which, of course, anyway, He always played this, so that's been a problem since day one. Day one, that's been an issue with the game to pop up. So if they're getting that fixed, they get that fixed, that's gonna be. Everything comes as promised. The game could finally get to a decent state. Could bring players back. I know a lot of people may. I didn't play, but I know a person that I have played it since. But I know a person that recommended I didn't play the game. Get the game was No Man's Sky. Because the way it was when it came out, this could be in a summer vote. Except I think it's slightly better than that. I mean, I heard the horror stories about No Man's Sky. But there are also a lot of people that never came back to that game because of the issues it had in the beginning. It made that about a game, more or less. It's, at least from what I played of it, it's pretty decent right now. But there are other games getting that reputation too. I mean, I like it, but I know Construction Simulators had some issues too. Because it's got a bad game crashing bug on it. At least that was on console of it, on PS4 and stuff. There's been a really bad issue with it. Since they can't play code about maybe an hour for crash. I'm gonna check so they got that fixed. I'm keeping meaning to play that for a bit. Don't have time today because I'm gotta try to press some Dreamlight. Bloody trailer, how the hell did that thing block the damn way? It's beyond me. Better be going straight. No, he's turning. He's got blocked away, so I'm gonna release 2 lights here. Cause there's. Thank you. If I'm gonna move the piece of crap, are you? Dun. Might have been able to make that. Make sure. Yeah, make sure my is on the line. Oh, gee. I know it's lost packets I have too. Oh. Every time I see the pop on the tree. It might be so bad that tree in front of me wasn't doing it too. So bad, I've seen it more than I believe did the focus more on it than was the damn light. Because I know there's people that's been one of the big issues with the game has been the pop-up. No, some too was the wheel support issues. I mean, some people that might be an issue. For me, that's. That doesn't bother me because I don't have a wheel. I get if you got a wheel, you want to be able to play it with the wheel, right? Yeah, I know I would if I had a wheel. I'd want to play with it. Obviously. I've been a big fan too. I'm looking to get a wheel, but I'd want to make sure it's this one game would have to make sure it's compatible for this and bus sims, racing games. We got it. So I love my racing games, right? They can make it easier to do them. Or not easier, but you know, better handling. That actually make Monaco where I can actually race it. Tomorrow. Should be on tomorrow, just know what times. I got one of their little errands to run. Or plan to run because I don't really feel. Hey, you suck. I can't stick one out on me. Literally, yeah. Like that. Come on. From high speed. I think there's a green light there. Here's when I'll leave, which way it'll take me, because I know there's another way to the motorway. The Autobahn. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, I remember what it was when I thought about the speed, because he was smidged amount of American, right? Oh, that truck logistics, maybe he's going to 120 or something like that, over 100. Nope, that'd be a speeding ticket. Thank you very much. I know what speed that is. Trucks they're only allowed, I think, 55 and most 50, 55. One Americans always do 5 increments of 5. I believe they may be 65 on most interstates, so because I know the speeds get them pretty fast on interstates. So I'll see if they got some here tested. I'm sure it's not been fixed, I'm sure, but again, I got enough leeway I could test it next, well, don't know when they get tested. Obviously, I don't know where they down, because you know, no one knows. Got to put on the hazards. Yeah, maybe I'm not gonna start to do it now. I'll be unsure on board, but I'm those hardcore guys. They're hazards. I'm one of them, I'll be honest. But I don't. It's weird on here. I'm one. Church server. Yep. I don't ever do it. Weirdly. Some cat toys. 9%, that must have been, wait, this is allowance to Berlin, right? So that's all, oh crap. I'm going that way, but I'll have to be over, there we are. Bear, where's this one? That's going south. That one's so that way. That's Magdeburg. Hamburg Nord. That might be the best option. What was this one? South Magdeburg. Truthfully, I could try that one and do that. And bring this up. Probably should always check where it's going. What side it's on, right? Almost back on left side. Oh man, I gotta go all the way back to Leipzig. Nope, 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 nope. I ain't gonna do that to myself. That one was a bad. Oh, didn't you do that, you moron? Never got one. That's south. Chambly, I wish. I can't zoom in for some reason on that one. I don't know why. Oh, where the hell did it go? Oh, damn, it left me. Damn. I wish I could have got. I was just trying to see where it was at. Oh, you go see it when you watch. A7. SOS the east or? Oh hell. Cone, that would be clone. That ain't gonna work. That's another one. Ori. One of these is was. Stuttgart, that would be too far. That's that I wanted to see, right? Oh, let's get it, then I'll figure it out and do it, okay? It's east. We'll have to go down left no matter what. So let's go with the first next job we do, guys. Again, testing to see. I don't think it's been fixed, but you know what's. You never know if time to do it might be fixed. Ah. Wishful thinking, maybe. I didn't even shut the way. I'm gonna look at one. So we'll check that next episode. Cause expecting for that episode tomorrow. It should be tomorrow morning for that. Anyway, make sure to subscribe, leave those comments. See you next time for more on the road. Till then, good luck, good trekking.